Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny and today it's time for sneak peek number 2 for Battle of the Booktubers round 3. As with all of my sneak peeks, I have all of the links for the playlist for round 1, round 2, and round 3 linked below. If you missed any of the fun, you can go and check them out there. I also have all of our competitors tagged below so you guys can easily find their channels. The first order of business is just to remind you about some dates. So remember, vlogs come out on Tuesdays on the competitors' channels and sneak peeks come out on Mondays at 5 p.m. We also have our live show coming up on September 28th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will also have sprints after that. Also, don't forget to be checking my community tab because I will have polls throughout the month for you guys to vote on what you think is going down, who you think is who, and what your predictions are for who is going to win this round. Without further ado, let's see what happened last week. So I will be calculating the points for you guys as always. If you don't remember how points work, each booktuber got 2 recommendations. The first recommendation has a multiplier of 3, so whatever they rate the book out of 5 stars, the person who gave that recommendation will get that times 3, and then the second recommendation they were given receives a multiplier of 2. Before I tell you guys the points, please make sure you go and check out the vlogs. They are linked in the playlist down below, so that way you don't spoil yourself for anything. We are going to start with Witchy, and if you have not seen Witchy's vlog, Witchy actually found an all-time favorite in this video, so you definitely need to go and check it out if you haven't. Witchy ended up judging who I am going to deem booktuber number 4, and the first recommendation, the top recommendation given to Witchy, received a 1.5, which is actually going to give that person 4.5 points, and the second recommendation received a 4.75, obviously the all-time favorite, and is going to receive 9.5 points. Speaking of highs and lows, Victoria judged booktuber number 1 this week, and the first recommendation received a 2.75, which is going to get 8.25 points. The second recommendation received 4.5 points, which is going to give that booktuber 9 points. This vlog included an author that Victoria has read in the past but has been avoiding this particular series, so you'll get to know what she thought of picking up a series that she's been avoiding. Laura ended up judging booktuber number 2 this week and actually had the same score for both her top recommendation and her second recommendation, and that was a 3.75. This will give the booktuber 11.25 points for the top spot and 7.5 points for the second spot. In Laura's vlog, you get to see an author that she has read in the past and also a really cute romance. Beatrice actually rated a booktuber number 4 as well. We've had this in the past where a booktuber is judged twice in 1 week, and that did happen again. And actually, this is an extra special circumstance because Witchy, who also rated booktuber 4, and Beatrice are rating the exact same books this week. So if you guys want 2 different perspectives on the same 2 books, you have a place to look. Beatrice rated the top recommendation for her a 4-star, which will give this booktuber 12 points, and the second book a 3-star, which will give this booktuber 6 points. That means that overall, booktuber number 1 has 17.25 points, booktuber 2 has 18.75 points, booktuber 3 doesn't have any points so far, and booktuber 4, who has been judged twice, has 32 points. So if we look at averages for how many times each competitor has been rated and given points, the average rating for each of the booktubers puts booktuber number 2 in the top spot so far. Do you have any predictions on who is who so far? Who is in the lead? Who do you think is going to win this competition with 1 week of experience? And now we're almost there. Tomorrow we have the vlogs for week 2 being posted. And speaking of that, let's get a little bit of a sneak peek of that footage.
This has the potential to be a 5-star read. I'm just gonna say it.
This is not my normal type of genre.
It's kind of a wild card that I got this. It'll be really interesting to find out why it was selected, but I am definitely excited to read it.
I think we are in for a little bit of a wild ride.
It's like the political stuff that I like in my fantasy books mixed with like reality TV drama.
Oh my, I am having so much fun.
And I'm having like a fun time with the story.
I am very pleasantly surprised.
I'm also maybe interested in watching the adaptation.
I hope the smut doesn't break this book for me.
Feeling optimistic.
And their banter is just so funny.
This entire sequence I thought was very fun.
I was enjoying it more in the beginning than what I am now.
I did enjoy this.
And I just love the funniness and humor in this story as well.
And I actually feel kind of dumb a little bit.
He is a decade older than her.
I don't enjoy that.
And she is a little impulsive, but I can relate.
It's not really working for me.
Whose story are we following?
I haven't really fully connected yet, but I see a lot of potential.
Oh, I'm sorry, Booktuber B.
I am looking forward to seeing if my dreams come true, I guess.
This book is just a book of contradictions.
I am confused.
This one might be the one I DNF.
Woo, this competition is really heating up and I am loving it. I can't wait to see what week 3 has in store for us. Don't forget to tune in on Tuesday, tomorrow, for all of the competitors' vlogs, and then of course on Monday next week for the next sneak peek and the last week of round 3. Until then, happy reading.